S.O.U.L is the first charter school in the county of Fresno. We just got recently rechartered for 5 years. We're very proud of that. We're proud of the kids that went through the process of chartering. I mean, we included the kids in the process, and we went to Fresno Unified's board meeting, and we had, at-risk youth filled the board meeting, and they had to wait 3 hours before they had the opportunity to speak, and they were all, again, as we expected them to be, but I think others were surprised at how well behaved these kids are.
One thing that really caught my eye about S.O.U.L was the teachers. They're really attentive about you. They're really on you about your grades and everything, and they're not only as teachers like in ordinary schools or big classrooms and everything where they're like, all right, I'm gonna help this student. They're all like focusing on each individual student, staying after school, helping them, and it's just better. I mean, with the bigger classroom, they can't keep up with every single student. With the smaller classrooms in the smaller environment, every student, the teachers are like their friends.
One of the differences between being at a traditional school and being here at a charter school is that you see the results at a much faster pace. You see the transformation in students. You see how they adapt to our programs, and they take the adaptation skills and take them out into the real world. As a teacher, I feel a much higher level of satisfaction working with at-risk youth than I would at any other traditional school.
Ultimately, is to make sure they have that path to post-secondary education, which, majority of our students go directly to Fresno City College, and that's a process in itself as far as getting them ready for what they call registration to go, which means if they get a certain, if they complete some prerequisites and that's expected of them, then they can get their classes before they even graduate from high school, which we just completed last Wednesday.
A couple weeks ago, I registered for Fresno City. I'm a major in teaching education, stuff like that. Like, I like learning about stuff that goes on around the world. There's always a way to bounce back from it. Like, you can always keep going. Like, the teachers push you, like, no matter, like, you can have, like, the worst grades, but they'll help you, like, be the person you want to be because they know that you can.
Hey folks, welcome to S.O.U.L's Stinger Showcase.
Today we'll be showing you the School of Unlimited Learning, and this is our very first show, and we're excited that you're with us.
We're going to be showing you just what S.O.U.L's all about. EOC S.O.U.L is Fresno's oldest charter high school that gives teens and young adults alike a chance to graduate.
Now follow us while our principal takes you on a S.O.U.L tour.
Go Stingers!
Hello and welcome to the School of Unlimited Learning, commonly referred to as S.O.U.L. We're a comprehensive small school. We offer everything students need for high school graduation and for college entrance. We're going to give you a little tour of our school and show you some of the great programs that we offer here at School of Unlimited Learning. So come on and follow me.
How did you hear about S.O.U.L?
From my brother.
Why did you come to S.O.U.L?
I came because my mom got sick and I stopped going to school and my grades dropped. I like the schedule, but yeah.
The School of Unlimited Learning offers two programs, a classroom base where students come every day, and an independent study students where students come at least 1 hour to 3 or 4 hours per week. And we have about 220 students at any given time. S.O.U.L is one of 32 programs of the Fresno Economic Opportunities Commission. So our students, in addition to the regular academic program, have access to a lot of different programs and services. We're going to show you a few of our specialty classes. Here we are in S.O.U.L's independent study room where over 120 students every week come and meet with their teachers individually to complete their assignments. Each student has a file, and in the file is the compilation of the student work where we keep track of all credits earned. Most of the students in our independent study program enroll in this program because they're either working or they have children or some other hardship that prevents them from coming to school on a daily basis. Students in this program work very hard to try to complete all their credits for graduation. All core classes are offered here in independent study, including math, science, social science, and English, as well as elective classes. Students can complete their high school diploma through this independent study program if they so desire.
This year at S.O.U.L, the video production class was introduced, led by English teacher Valerie Priest and music teacher John Kutz. S.O.U.L was awarded a grant from CMAC containing a field package of video equipment in exchange for a 30-minute show at the end of each month. Our first show was themed Who We Are and What We Do. Students broke into teams to host interviews, brainstorm and compile the show's content, and overall learn the basics of video production.
Hello there. If you can hear me correctly, because microphones aren't working right now because batteries, they bamboozled us completely. I am enraged, salty even. So please help me. Come by today to help support batteries and their needs of microphones.
You may notice some footage isn't the best, but as the semesters progressed, we as a class have grown and improved in our skills.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm a student at S.O.U.L, part of the EOC Fresno Unified School District. I'm 17, I'm a senior, I'll be graduating this year thanks to S.O.U.L. And I used to go to Rochester and Washington State, but I goofed off and I skipped a lot of school. And now I'm going to S.O.U.L, you know. Yeah, just go ahead and pause it. I'll just do that next time.
Jerome Charlotte.
Hi, Jerome. What made you want to attend S.O.U.L?
During my time at Hoover High School, I failed in my grades, so I needed to catch up on my credits. And my cousin went here, and she told me about this place, and I decided to check it out.
Now here, are you getting do you have a better learning environment here? Are you catching back up?
Yes, I am. It's not that many people here, so it's real good to learn here.
Miranda Rose Travis.
Okay, so how'd you hear about S.O.U.L?
My mom, she just told me that I needed to come to the school.
Why did you decide to come?
Because I was messing up in regular school.
Do you feel that S.O.U.L, how has S.O.U.L helped you getting back on track?
I have a lot of opportunities to be getting my credits, and it's a small school, so it's easier for me.
How's the environment here at S.O.U.L, student and teacher-wise?
Everything's pretty much positive. It's good.
Many students come to S.O.U.L credit deficient. This lab actually allows students to make up credits as they work on other subjects as well. Students in this credit recovery class are working on a variety of subjects which they have to make up. Students work individually using programs like our Plato learning system, as well as other online software that we have. In this class, led by social science teacher Mr. Joe Turner and science teacher Ms. Kathy Vertson, they are here to assist students in their journey to complete their high school credits.
Raymond Anthony Rojas.
How did you hear of S.O.U.L?
Well, my girlfriend at the time had told me that she was going to come here, and well, I kind of had a problem with her mom. Her mom didn't really like me. So I decided to come here so I could be with her, and then, yeah.
What are some things that you like about S.O.U.L and dislike?
Well, I mean, definitely the teachers, because they help you a lot. I mean, if I'm struggling, I know that I could go to one of my teachers and be like, hey, can you help me out real fast? And they got me, you know? I don't have to worry about them ignoring me or me not getting the information. I'll understand it, and I know at the end of the day that I would have been taught something.
My name is Hennessy, and I go to the School of Unlimited Learning here. And I haven't been here as long as some of the other students, but I feel like I've learned just about as much as they have. I mean, it's been a different experience for me, like compared to other schools, and I've learned a lot. I feel a lot more motivated than I have at other schools where teachers just kind of, don't really care, the principal, like you see him maybe once or twice, and it's totally different here, and I really like it. I'd tell them if they were trying to graduate high school and if they really, needed that extra bit of motivation, that they could find that here, and they could find things that might, help them out or even set them on a path after they graduate, and I think it's really crucial to their future.
Hi, I'm Yarli. I'm 15. I go to S.O.U.L. I'm a student in school in S.O.U.L. Classes I have are easy: math, geometry. I got geometry, science, English, video production, and careers. And it's a great school.
A good school, I mean, in general. I mean, for anybody who's into technology and, the law and everything, that's got to be something that's good.
So you'd recommend this school to someone else?
Yeah, I would. Like, big time. Big time.
Here we are in a class of computer literacy and computer programming taught by Mr. Jason Mendez, the owner of Snapshot Media, in conjunction with Mr. Alex Aceto, our social science teacher. Students in this class are learning basic computer skills as well as basic computer programming and web development.
This is a great opportunity for the students to learn basic skills on web design, editing a blog, and then we can transition that into full-blown web pages. For example, we have Carlos right here who's been working on his blog, which happens to be dear to my heart, in muscle cars. So the students were allowed to pick any subject that they wanted and come up with the blog. They had to come up with posts, write an About Me page, and today we're working on a contact page where we're going to integrate Google Maps into their blog so that people will be able to get a hold of them and find locations for where they're going to be at. And each student has been allowed to customize their own blog with anything that they wanted. They could find pictures on the internet. We would assign them to write posts about whatever it is, from bikes to music, skateboarding, muscle cars. We have sports teams, just anything that they wanted to just to keep them going with it.
My name is Alex Aceto. I'm a co-teacher with Jason Mendez in the computer literacy class. We are creating blogs and learning other types of computer literacy strategies. Here I have the blog that I've created for myself and what I hope to use in my classes in the future. It's Aceto's Fresno S.O.U.L News. I have digital history updates. I have the Career Expo, the Career Tech Expo event this evening. I have highlights from my week's lessons and images. I'm learning a lot as well as with these students, and to how to harness this this knowledge and his ability of using blogs to communicate and to connect with others and learn.
Jenna Flores.
And do we have permission to show this video?
Yes, of course.
Alright, so how do you like it here at S.O.U.L?
I really like S.O.U.L. It's every day I wake up and I want to attend S.O.U.L. And I really like the teachers and the staff, and the environment overall is very, very wonderful.
My name is Aaron Chaw, and I'm a senior at School of Unlimited Learning.
And what brought you here?
Well, my mom works down the street, and she heard that this school is a really nice school, and they offered lots of help for her kids. So she said, "Why not?" And I was, not doing so well in high school at the time, so I was put in here. And turns out it's a pretty good school.
And since you've been here, how would you say your experience was?
My experience here is really good. I like it here. The staff is really nice, and you've been in you put into a lot of programs, and not a lot of normal stuff regular high schools have.
Would you say these programs help you feel more motivated, or how do they make you feel?
Yeah, they make us feel a little bit more motivated. They make, I feel like it makes me wonder about my future and, you know, what I'm going to do and what I could do to change that. And, you know, these things give us options on what to, on what to do. Yeah.
My name's Hennessy Aranda Pizarro, and I am a senior here at S.O.U.L.
So, how did you get to this school?
Well, my brother actually graduated from here about a few years back, and he suggested this school to us, us being my family, and after a while we eventually just decided to give it a shot, and so I've been here for about a full semester now, or 2 semesters.
So, has your brother said anything, you know, great about this school and any bad things about it?
He spoke very highly of Sam, who I guess is like an advisor / counselor, and he's definitely helped me a lot. Like, he's been there to talk to and to point me in the right direction, and he's definitely like just established for me that, you know, I can do anything that I really apply myself to.
My name is Samuel H. Hairston. H stands for Hollis, and I'm the Assessment and Career Guidance Coordinator for the School of Unlimited Learning, aka S.O.U.L School. In the careers class in particular, what we do is we prepare our students for post-secondary education, and we do that by finding out some of the careers that they are interested in by using an assessment tool. Some of the careers that we have historically brought here have been firefighters. We bring in, as I said, we have doctors, lawyers there right now. I mean, doctors and lawyers, nurses, business people, IT, medical assistant, barbers. We have a cosmetologist. As a matter of fact, we had someone from Paul Mitchell. She, representative outreach rep, came in with a group of her students, and they spoke to our students, brought in brochures, did some makeup, and they didn't do the hair because they didn't have the certificated person to come and do that, but they have done nails and just actually, you know, worked on our students while they, you know, gave their presentation. So that was a great experience for our students. So we try to cover as many career fields as we possibly can.
I really enjoyed this class, and which is video production, and I really enjoy my 3rd period, which is Turner. I really enjoy his class, and that's American government.
Oh, why do you enjoy Turner's class?
Well, Turner's class is really fun. It's a good class, good environment, and he actually interacts with us, which is always a good, you know, experience to be able to interact with your teacher and feel comfortable.
Hi, my name is Mr. Turner, and I teach world history and American government. For my parents of students, I gave you guys a syllabus just to kind of give you an idea of what we do during for the semester and for the year. With world history, for the most part, we'll start off with ancient Greece, cover all the way up to the 18th century, and go into present day. My class, I really enjoy participation. So kids that participate in class, they get a lot of brownie points with me. Okay? I grade on a curve at times, and I also grade on homework, classroom participation, and their tests and quizzes. We have tutorial every single day of the week, Tuesday through Friday. So if any time that your child is not passing the class or has missed a test and need to make up work, we will offer them tutorial services. If it gets to a point where they do not want to come to tutorial services, we will call you and try to get some help in bringing their child in so that we can help them bring up their grades. There should be no reason why any of your kids should be failing classes unless they're absolutely not trying. Okay? So we will, as teachers, give 100% in trying to get your child to pass classes. Yeah, we'll do everything that we possibly can.
Is Mr. Turner what teacher is he? What does he teach?
He's a history teacher. He teaches, I'm in his class for American government. So, and he's so great. His class is enjoyable.
So the way to your heart's through your stomach then?
Yeah, the way to my heart is through my stomach.
What kind of grade point average are you getting here?
Right now I got like 3 A's and 2 A minuses. I don't know what kind of GPA that is, but I know it's good.
Would you say the work here is easy, or does it provide a challenge for you?
Some of the work here is easy because I'm good at it, but like some of the other work is pretty challenging. like this video production class, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta do all this new stuff that I'm not used to.
Now, does new stuff scare you, or are you open to the adventure?
I'm open to it.
The staff here, yeah, I would say they do fulfill my needs, because if you ever need help or anything, they'll always be there to help you out. And I feel really comfortable talking to them. My favorite class here would be music, even though I don't have it this year, but it is my favorite class because I like playing piano.
I am Tomas Alexander Licon.
What made you come to S.O.U.L school?
Well, I came to S.O.U.L school because my older sisters and brothers came to this school, so I didn't really have a choice to come here, so I had to come.
Hi, Mom. I'm a superstar.
Good job in your attendance, young lady. I got you right here.
Steve Gorthy, and I'm truancy prevention, and I coach after-school activities along with a whole bunch of other things. On Fridays is I generate I look over the attendance, and those with perfect attendance, I take those and I cut those up and I put it in a drawing. And out of that, I draw 3 names, okay, of perfect attendance. And with that, our 3 winners, they get $2.75 at the snack bar.
Elias Macias! Elias Macias!
I also have a bucket, okay, and in that bucket I have a ball, and the kids get back about 10, 15 feet, whatever the case may be, and depending on what they're going to take a toss for, the other kids that didn't win the $2.75 that I didn't pull out of the hat, what they get is they get, you know, a toss or 2 depending on, you know, time and how many we got to do. They get a toss there, and if they make it inside, if they make the ball inside the bucket, then they get $1 for the snack bar, and they utilize that day.
One toss for $1.
I know when I cut up those names to begin with and put them in the hat, I get an idea who is in there and who's actually had the perfect attendance, and I see who has it, and I can see those that did take the time and show the responsibility to get here every day. I see the enthusiasm, I see the anticipation, and they're hoping for their name to get called.
Raymond Rojas, last toss right here. Raymond Rojas for the love of money. One toss. Heartbreak. That's the game.
It's good to take that time towards the end of the week. It kind of sends the kids home, you know, over the weekend, give them, you know, some positive things to think about and recognize that and reinforce what they've done with their attendance or through their behavior. And so I believe in it. It's a good thing. We've been doing it for a while, and hopefully we keep on doing it.
My name is Tristan Rodriguez.
How did you hear about S.O.U.L?
I heard about S.O.U.L freshman year when I got kicked out from 2 of my other schools. My friend named Timothy, he comes here, and I known him for 4 years, so he decided, you know what, come to my school. I said, all right, I'll take a look about it. So I decided, you know what, might as well.
Did you hear any rumors about S.O.U.L before you arrived?
Before I arrived at S.O.U.L, I heard a couple rumors, like everyone fights, that mostly everyone here bangs, like from gang members and everything. But when I came here, it was totally different. No one actually bangs. There's hardly any fights. I mean, everyone here is peaceful, calm. Yeah.
Stephanie Lopez.
And what school do you attend?
Here at S.O.U.L of Unlimited Learning.
Okay. So what are your feelings about S.O.U.L of Unlimited Learning?
It's a really good environment. It's full of like friendly staff and good people. I get along with the students. I especially get along with the staff because they make me feel safe and they make my environment so much more worth coming to school.
Good morning. Today's Pizza Recognition Day, and we are making pizza for the students of all the parents who came to back to school night. Over 50% of our students in the classroom-based program had parents who participated in the event. So today we're making pizza for approximately 60, 70 people, including our staff.
When there's back to school night, if a student brings his parents, we're rewarded with Dr. Wilson's homemade pizza. And another thing too, well, it's kind of a new attachment, I guess you could say, is if you upped your Lexile level, you get to actually help be a part of the process of making it, which is pretty cool. And I mean, it's a really cool process because like he shows you how he makes his dough. It's all from scratch, and then he lays it all down. His homemade sauce is put on, and then personally, I didn't do all the flour making. I didn't make the dough and stuff, but me and a couple other students helped layer out the pepperonis, which was still pretty fun.
Today I have Mr. Nathaniel Ortega, my right-hand man in the kitchen, who's going to help me prepare the dough. Everything you see is homemade, so we're going to start from scratch. Here's Nate.
My name is Nathaniel Ortega, or Nate.
So what Nate's doing is, these are big pan pizzas, so he's got about 10 cups of flour.
I started towards the beginning of last year, and because I had told Dr. Wilson that I would like to go into culinary arts and cook. So like he had an idea of me like helping him out, and like I enjoyed it, and he likes the way I do it.
So now on these here, we'll go ahead and spread the dough onto the pans.
Most of it I got it down, but in the beginning this time we actually had to mix the dough with the water and form it together before spreading it out on the pan and putting everything on there.
Then we take this dough and we're going to spread it out onto this pan. And each one of these pizzas will yield 16 very generous size pieces.
Making it is probably the best, but I like actually getting to do it, and Dr. Wilson is like helping me with what I love.
Oh man, dude, how'd you like Dr. Wilson's pizza?
Man, dude, it was bomb.
I know, I was stuffed, bro. All right, well, this brings an end to our show. Thank you for tuning in, and tune in next time to find out about the past, present, and plans for the future. Here to play us out is Lily Gonzalez playing Clocks by Coldplay. See you next time.
What are your plans as President of the United States of America?
I plan to take over the world.
And how will you do that?
Cats and spaceships.
The Fresno EOC SOS program goes out and finds local kids like myself who are struggling, in need, and may even be on the breaking point like I was, and they need help. And I think it's really important that it gets funded so that these kids can have food, have somewhere to sleep, and possibly another day to live.